Hi there. Welcome back. I have a sunny side fun with Nancy haul. I didn't know what else to call it because there's a whole bunch of everything in it. We hit some craft stores and we hit some thrift stores, and Nancy brought me some stuff. She always saves some cool stuff for me because she lives in an area with really phenomenal thrift stores. And I have pretty good thrift stores, but she's got really amazing thrift stores. So welcome and thanks for joining me. If you're new here, I'm Catherine. Now, you'll have to forgive me. I'm just going to start grabbing things out of bags and boxes. And if I sound puzzled, it's because I am. And I'll have to figure out now, where did I get this and what is it? And was it from Nancy? Was it from a craft store? Did I get it at a thrift store? And that sort of thing. So I'm going to go and find some stuff and we'll get started. Yay! It's nice to be home too. I'm really looking forward to getting started. I got some Christmassy things, and you know how rare it is for me to purchase brand new. But there were just things that I couldn't resist at these craft stores, because we don't have stores like this in Canada. And I must admit, Nancy was worse than I was. So I take great pride in my self-control. All right, I'm going to pause and go find some stuff, and then we'll get started. So I think the first thing I'll get out of the way, because it's so huge, is this this book, the cover from a wallpaper sampler book from the 1940s. And she let me keep the cover. Look at this cover. And it's huge. I've got stuff in the way. Here's the book that I meant to take with me to read. But you know what? We were either running around on the roads or eating or watching movies on TV. So we really didn't get anything else done. And for me, it was wonderful. It was really, really nice. So a little getaway with a good friend and some good laughs. And it was nice. Anyhow, I just couldn't let this go. I've got to figure out something to do with this, even if I cut it in half and make myself a new folder for when I go to put into my little kit for urban sketching, watercoloring. So not sure yet what we will do with that, but I thought I'd show you that. Some people asked just to see very quickly. Let me see if I can. My phone, I have a Band-Aid on this finger. I'm going to pause and see if I can lift this. There we go. Some people wanted to see inside this paper doll book that my daughter found for me at the thrift store last week. And so we'll just do a really, really quick flip through. So it's Gerard and Emily. And so there's the dolls. So it will require a lot of fussy cutting, which I guess I could have brought with me. Nancy was fussy cutting. If she was sitting still, she was fussy cutting while we were there. And I guess I could have brought this to fussy cut, but you know what? I just relaxed, and it was great. So I have a paper doll book. I have a Frida Kahlo paper doll book, and I have another paper doll book. I forget what it's about. Anyhow, the clothing is even fun to use without even using the paper doll themselves. Like all these just make fun little things to glue onto pages. Like look at this little doll, or just the dress with her hand holding a doll is fun. Or like the little castle and the toys and the drum and that. Those are all just fun little things. Look at that squirrel. If I had taken time to look, I could have put the bunny and the squirrel in Peter Rabbit and Squirrel Nutkin. Oh well. Look at the little Christmas outfits. It's very, very cute. And I bet it could still be found. Oh, there's more bunnies. I bet it can still be found on Amazon, or I'm not sure who made it. Evelyn Gathings. Anyhow, old-fashioned children paper dolls in full color. Evelyn Gathings. So if you're interested, take a look. eBay, Etsy, Amazon. You might find it if it's something that appeals to you. So we hit this place because we don't have this store up in Canada. But there might be extra things in here. These were on clearance for $1 each. And I thought they would be cute on books that, I got a few. On books that I do a shabby chic cover on. I treated myself to 2 different scrapbook papers for insides. You know how I like to use scrapbook paper inside covers. So these ones will go for, of course, Christmas journals. And this one is New York. So not sure what book will get that. But I think this one I need to tea dye. Even though it's not white, even if I don't tea dye it, I think I need to splash it with some tea. It's not mucky enough for an old map. Got some stickabilities. So these are just little stickers. I'm not sure whether they're the kind that you peel off and stick down or whether you press them, but they're cute. Little typewriter that says Merry Christmas to you, and little old-fashioned. So I got 2 of these because I think they were 40% off. Honestly, I don't know why Hobby Lobby just price them what the price is when they say 40% off. There was a little one, more stickabilities, but it was slightly different. So I wanted more Santas. Oh, there's my nerds. I knew I got more nerds. I wondered where they were. Oh, these nerds are so good. And my liver doesn't mind them. I got some more teeny tiny Brads. The teeniest, tiniest. So I'm excited about that. Oh, I just needed more of these. We were in Dollar Tree. And I don't know what I was thinking. Oh! Some of my nerds opened up inside the bag. Oh, and I also needed some more eye drops. Because I forgot to pack it. Nancy spotted this. I feel like, do you remember the episode of Friends where they were at the casino? When Joey was being the Roman soldier in the casino? And Ross and Rachel got drunk and got married and all that. Remember Phoebe was at the slot machine and that old lady kept following her around because she wanted to take over Phoebe's machines whenever Phoebe would walk away, and then she'd win, the old lady would win. So I think what I need to start doing, and I should know this by now after all these years, is to just sneak around and follow Nancy in stores and thrift shops and estate sales, because she knows where she's going and she knows what to look for. I can spend all day just getting lost. She really knows how to hunt. Anyhow, this is chiffon. So, not that I want to ruin her haul videos, but wait till you see all the things she got. So this is slightly different, but I suspect it's going to be similar to sari silk. It's just very pretty and flowy, and I think it'll make for really nice bows for on tags, and also it's strong enough for ties for on books. So we've got that. Oh my goodness, my my Nerds candies. Thank goodness they were in a good solid bag. I'd hate to have lost all those Nerds. So I didn't have any of these little snippets of numbers and words, mostly numbers. So I was happy to get that. I suppose I could make those, but they're nice and easy, and I would still, you know me, I would still ink around the edges and sometimes even just ink the whole thing if it looks too white for me, or if I don't like the color of it. Like, I'm not a huge, I don't use a lot of pink when I'm making journals. And then this one is Remnant Vestiges. Not sure. No. You need to go and have a snooze. She was happy to see me at first, and now she's wants to go back downstairs and be with Daddy. I cannot remember if I already have this or not. And if I already have it, it just means I need to start using these more often. It's Tim Holtz. We both had to, yeah, definitely I have this package. Oh, well. It's still cheaper than buying it on Amazon. I think I was saying to Nancy, the only drawback I have to these beautiful little cards when you get Tim Holtz things is that they're pure Snow White on the back, and that drives me crazy. I'm not a Snow White kind of person when it comes to my journals. So, anyhow, let's put that aside. Oh, these, I sort of doubled up on a bunch of things. Little frames. I thought these would be fun for the covers of books. And again, these are things that you can't get up here. So when you've got a plain book, you can get a beautiful picture and then just put a frame on it. And as well, see, I don't like that, how you can tell that it's just pressed out of cardboard, that's when you get out your either your gilding wax or else also a gold leafing pen, and just go around the edge with it. And I would even just do a little flick of it here and there, and definitely inside that circle to really brighten it up and give it some dimension and really give it some sparkle. So I got a few of those because I have quite a few plain books that are going to need zhuzhing up, as Randy Rainbow would say. This is old. This was the book I meant to take with me to just sit and read a book. And mind you, we wouldn't have had time to read anyways. 1872, The Life of Charles Dickens. So, although I watched a really nice video documentary on YouTube on the Dickens Museum, which was fascinating. Someday, if I ever get to London, I really want to go to the Dickens Museum. And it's actually inside one of the houses that they lived in. They lived in many houses. He and his wife, Catherine, and then he and Catherine actually went their separate ways. Eventually, he had a mistress and a huge family. So now I got 2 of these stickers, more stickers. So hopefully they can be made to not look like stickers, because as fun as stickers are, I don't like it to look like it's a sticker. I don't want it to be too obvious. Oh yeah, they can be worked with. Oh! So this is, again, Stickabilities Paper Studio. See, this is all new to me. This is just, you cannot get this where I am in any stores. I'm quite sure I could order them online from various online shops. Oh yeah, look at all this. I cannot wait. I want to get into my Christmas journals, and I will be starting those next week. I have decided that if people can be getting into Halloween now, and I am a Halloween Scrooge, I can get into Christmas now, because I find Christmas is one of those things, I'm so excited about it at first, and then I grow weary. But I have so many things I want to get done, so I'm just going to start early. I used to start at the beginning of December, my Christmas journals, which is foolish, because quite often they wouldn't be ready in time to even sell by Christmas. And when you think about it, most people want their journals well before Christmas. So next time we get together, when I'm not going through thrifty haul things, these are all cute. Pens, scissors, books, air balloon. Oh, very cute. Now I gotta find places for all this. Oh boy. Anyhow, so the next time we get together, whether it's Monday or Tuesday, I will be beginning work to finish the list, and then getting started on this year's, let's move over a little bit, this year's Christmas journals. Now, I don't know what's in here. Oh, leave it to Nancy. She found an estate sale. We were trying to find somewhere for lunch, and she found an estate sale. So she found some good stuff. Actually, I was quite happy. I was able to find a quilt for her. Well, I didn't pay for it. She paid for it, but I found it. But she's the one that makes magic with quilts, old quilts, and it's beautiful. And she got a great price. What's in this, or what's it stuck to? Oh, okay. So I got, okay, we'll put that down. I got these 2 sheets not to use as a full sheet, but to cut up for if I do a naked journal, so that I won't feel like it's so naked. I could at least pop some of these really cute little note things in it, and just like with the Tim Holtz stuff. Oh, it's backed. Okay, I'm happy. I don't have to ink them or tea dye them. All right, I'm happy. Nancy spotted this. She went to, we went to a craft store in Buffalo that our friend Kelly suggested. Stamp and Such. And I kept calling it Stuff and Such. And of course it made me crave a bowl of Stuff and Such with turkey gravy on it. Oh, I love that. Anyhow, Nancy spotted this on their website, so we knew we wanted to get that, because is that not perfect to put on the spine of a book with some gilding wax? All these, they're perfect. They're the perfect shape. So we got that. Found these little hanky things. Well, this is more like a little table thing, but it would look cute around a book. Here's some books that I was going to get started on, but they're going to have to wait till after Christmas. Wouldn't that be cute with some ties on it to go around a book? Just beautiful. So that was from the estate sale. And this one is cute. It's got little petty points all around it. And I think that's, nope, that's machine sewn. That's not hand sewn. That's machine sewn. Very pretty. It still doesn't mean that it's not old. My mother had a pedal sewing machine. There's some staining there, but I never use that part of a handkerchief. Quite often I just want the edging. And that's really, really delicate and pretty. So that was from the estate sale. Same with this one. I was saying to Nancy, I almost miss the days of using handkerchiefs. They were softer and easier on your nose than Kleenex is. And when I was growing up, we still used handkerchiefs. I remember the first box of Kleenex that came into our house growing up. Then I found this at the estate sale, and it's just a stamp for copy. So I love that. Put that away. Now this is also from the Stuff and Such store. They had Versaclear ink there. Oh, that opened up. So I got some VersaFine Clair. So this one is Sand Dune, and this one is Portobello. So we're going to have to look at those. And then, of course, they had the packages of 2004 Christmas, Tim Holtz Christmas thingamajiggies. These ones are going to be fantastic for the list. Like I said, I really want it to be old-fashioned Santa-y. So I'm going to have a great time with these. And, oh, there was a clearance bin at the back. Nancy found it. And it's a stamp that looks like this, but it's got these polka dots, and I don't want the polka dots. So I will be cutting those polka dots off. Because what I want to be able to do is use my Sizzix oval and be able to stamp the paper and then put like a little oval portrait inside it. I thought that would be cute. So got that. Oh my goodness, I'm at 25 minutes. Same with these. These were in the clearance too. Regularly $20, on sale for $5. So I thought these would be similar to be able to create these. But I could create them in whatever color I wanted and different sizes. So I got oval and I got rectangles. And then again with this, there's one piece missing. It was supposed to have 3 dies in it, and there was only 2 dies in it, so that explains why it was in the clearance bin. But I really just wanted this one because I thought this would be fun for, again, imagine if this book was wider, to be able to put 2, like say I used gold paper, and then put them, you know, one this way onto a spine. I think it would look beautiful if you've got, you know how quite often the spine has faded because it's been on a bookshelf and the covers are still of the vibrant color that the book originally was. This way I could at least make the spine look pretty. And it was regularly $22 and got it for $5. So I was happy about that. And then these are 3D toppers. But I think I'll still use them as singletons. I don't want to use them as 3D. I didn't realize they were 3D. I just thought there was 3 of each. But these are, I think they're for making cards. There was a lot of card making, scrapbooking and card making. So I think these, you probably use a little foam block and you know how you layer them. But I think what I will do is, see there's gold detailing on little bits here and there. So this area doesn't have any gold detailing, and neither does this flower. And that again is when I would get out. I have several different kinds of gold pens, and I'll just do my own little gold touches here or there on these to sparkle them up a bit for Christmas journals. So pretty. And there's lots of different kinds in there. So that is Easy 3D Toppers by Hardy Crafts. Christmas Floristy. So there's one with little birds, chickadees, and pine cones and bells. So I figure for what I want to use them for, I get three for $1. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to have to put all these things away at some point, and you know what? Try and figure that one out. Whoa. All right, I'm going to pause again and find more stuff. I think the box that Nancy brought for me, I will save for a separate haul. But my sign is still appropriate because all of this stuff that I got while I was with Nancy. And it did say Fun Haul with Nancy. So I found these. So we hit some thrift stores. And I found these, and I mostly want them for the frames. These frames are magnificent. Although that says 1934 on that print. You know what? I'm going to think hard about that before I take that out of there. I wonder if that says 1934 too. Now I want to take them apart and see where they got this from, because I can see that this one under here has a border on it. And I wonder if it's got a date on it, but they match. One's a little, oh, I thought one was a little bit smaller. Are they the same size? I think they're the same size. Well, I'm happy. Anyhow, I love the color of the frame, and of course, this is just my kind of frame. I love it. So I'm very happy with finding these picture frames and possibly pictures. I might hang them for a while with these pictures still in. These ones have me intrigued. Oh, the wires are coming off. Alrighty, what else have I got here? Sorry, I'm off camera here. I found this. I just want the fabric because I want to try covering some books to make like carpetbagger journals. And I thought that would be very pretty. It's got sort of an old pink looking and greens, nice greens and browns. You know what? You never know. My mother would have loved this just as it is. She would have used that on something. So I was happy to find that. I found this wallpaper. Oof, I'm banging into things. Found this roll of wallpaper. And I like it because it's really nice and plain and simple. But I thought it would be nice for end papers. Wallpaper makes great end papers. So I found that. I can hear things clinking about in this bag. Oh, I found some children's board books. I've been making things with board books, and I will be sharing that with you on another video, and I'm very excited about them. And part of what Nancy brought me plays into that, so maybe that's when I'll show you what Nancy brought for me. I stopped into a little thrift store this morning on the way home, and I found a couple of holy cards. And then they also had a bowl full of keys that were 4 for $1. So I was able to find 4 little gold keys. And little gold keys are my favorite. So these are, they're perfect. I love those. So here, oh, it won't let me go down there. So they're cute. They're just teeny tiny. There's my baby finger. So they're just teeny tiny. Oh my goodness, I had to laugh. So the little cottagey place that we stayed at down in Niagara-on-the-Lake. It was outside of Niagara-on-the-Lake. It was actually, the location was perfect because we were just the perfect distance in between Niagara Falls and Niagara-on-the-Lake. But it was hilarious because somebody tall must have put the mirror in the bathroom, because the mirror was so high up I could only see my nose and my eyes. So if I wanted to do my hair, I had to go into my bedroom because the closet doors had mirrors on them and I could see my hair. And or like brushing my teeth and that, if I needed to be able to see my teeth. or anything below my nose. Or else get a kitchen chair and take it into the bathroom. It's pretty funny. Every time I went in the bathroom, I had to laugh. Anyhow, you know what? Except for the Nancy stuff, and she gave me, the woman takes good care of me. I'm looking around my room. I'm going to pause while I look. Here we go. Since I showed you the cover from the wallpaper book, I'll show you. She shared some of the wallpapers. She cut up wallpapers out of the book, and she shared. So these will just make beautiful end papers in books. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, let me come backwards. Aren't these really nice? And it's from 1940. I just love them. I'm so happy with them. So they're going to be fun to use. And then she's so orderly. It's nice to have orderly friends. It's inspiring. Look at the little flowers on there. I will find something to do with these. So she even the offcuts got cut into nicer shapes that are useful. So I grabbed a few of these too. So aren't they pretty? From that big book of wallpaper. So there's that. So that's it. That's what I'm sharing for this video. 36 minutes is more than enough. I'm very much looking forward to pulling out my Christmas box, but first I have to put all this stuff away. So I guess I'll do that tomorrow, and then get, since Squirrel Nutkin and Peter Rabbit are off to their new homes, I'm going to haul out and decide what books I will be making for Christmas. And I definitely, I have 2 different kind of Cratchit books in mind for this year. And I'm very much excited about them. So, but I'll be sharing that later. But then I also have to finish the list. And I also found in my closet when I was cleaning my room that I think 3 years ago I started making a winter solstice, a Yule book that I completely made from scratch. I made the cover. I did a online course with Nick the Booksmith, and started making a winter solstice journal, and it needs to be finished because it's beautiful. So now I think I'll do that one last because the solstice doesn't begin until December 21st. So I have more time for that one. Anyhow, if you're still here, thank you for joining me. And Nancy out there, thanks for having fun with me this week. That was great. And we'll get together soon, and we're going to start working on the list. So we'll talk soon. Say hi down below, and I'll say hi back. Oh, and Kelly, thank you. The coffee and desserts and yummy things were really, really good. All right, bye. Talk soon.